You ever see a guy walk into a room not loud, not flashy, but somehow he just looks like money? No logos, no trends, just that clean, confident, expensive energy. And here's the kicker. Half the time, he's wearing simple pieces you already own. The difference? Color. You see, after they hit 40, most men dress in autopilot. Navy suit, white shirt, gray sweater, rinse and repeat. And sure, that's better than chasing TikTok trends. But if you want to look refined, not just fine, if you want your clothes to say, "I've made it," without saying a word, you need to master color combinations. Because a rich-looking style isn't about price, it's about pairing. The right two colors together can do more for your image than a $5,000 watch ever will. So today I'm breaking down 8 color combos that make men over 40 look like millionaires. These are palettes you'll see on luxury runways, in high-end restaurants, and in boardrooms where the dress code is quiet confidence. I'll show you what to stop doing and the exact colors to wear instead so you can start using them immediately. Let's make your closet look richer. Chapter 1. Navy and white. Most guys over 40 play it safe with color. They reach for black, gray, maybe the occasional blue, and figure that's enough. But here's the problem. Playing it safe rarely looks expensive. It looks average, predictable, forgettable, especially when you're pairing black polos with dark jeans or defaulting to head-to-toe charcoal. It's not offensive, but it's not impressive either. And if you're in your 40s, that matters. Because this stage of life isn't about figuring it out, it's about showing you have figured it out. That's why navy and white is a game changer. It's not trendy, it's not loud, but it looks like wealth. Always has, always will. Navy brings the depth. It's authoritative, masculine, quietly confident. And white, that's the sharpener. It adds freshness, precision, and polish to any outfit. The combo hits like a well-designed business card. Clean, minimal, and impossible to ignore. Picture it. A navy knit polo, white chinos, no logos, just a clean silhouette. The navy terry knit polo and white cotton corduroy cargo pants I've linked are exactly this combination. Clean, substantial pieces that let the colors do all the talking. You walk into a restaurant, a meeting, an airport lounge, and you look like someone who belongs. Not because you're wearing something loud, but because the colors are doing the talking. The best part? It works everywhere. Summer wedding? You're the guy who understands seasonal tailoring. Meeting the in-laws? You look like you've got your life together. Even at the office, navy and white sharpens your whole presence without feeling stiff. If you want to pull this off right, start with a navy base, a polo, a casual blazer, or a well-cut merino sweater. Then bring in crisp white, tailored chinos, a simple Oxford shirt, or clean white leather sneakers. That contrast is your edge, because looking like a millionaire isn't about labels, it's about choices. And this one's a classic for a reason. Chapter 2. Charcoal and light blue. I used to think darker meant better. Black suits, navy shirts, deep gray everything. The logic was simple. It looks serious, it hides wrinkles, it works in any setting. But over time, I realized something was missing. The look was sharp, but it wasn't warm. It didn't invite conversation. It didn't suggest anything about who I was or how I moved through the world. That's when I started wearing charcoal and light blue together, and everything changed. This combo doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't need to. Charcoal says authority, stability. It's the color of someone who's made smart decisions and doesn't need to flash receipts. But add in light blue, that's where the magic happens. It softens the edge, brings in clarity, and gives the whole look a kind of understated ease that's hard to fake. You could be wearing a charcoal suit with a light blue dress shirt and suddenly, you don't just look sharp, you look established. Or you're in a heathered gray crew neck with a pale blue Oxford underneath and boom, casual but calculated. It's the palette of the guy who owns the building, not just works in it. What I love most is how wearable it is. You can dress it up or down without losing any polish. It's perfect for the office, a client dinner, even a weekend lunch when you want to look pulled together without overdressing. Personally, I reach for a charcoal merino sweater or blazer as the base, something with texture. Then I'll layer in the light blue. A washed button-down, a dress shirt, even a soft blue t-shirt under a jacket works. That charcoal cashmere plus wool crew neck I've recommended paired with the light blue Oxford shirt, that's the combo right there. Quality fabrics, perfect contrast, instant sophistication. The trick is to keep it light but not loud. The contrast should feel intentional, not accidental. This combo isn't about flash, it's about fluency. It says you know what you're doing, and in a world where most men stop evolving after 35, that alone makes you look like a millionaire. Chapter 3. Burgundy and Camel. Here's a style mistake I personally made for way too long. I treated color like a season. Dark for winter, light for summer, and everything else optional. But real style, the kind that looks expensive no matter where you are or what time of year it isn't seasonal, it's intentional. And nothing proves that more than the combination of burgundy and camel. On paper, it sounds simple, but once you wear it, game changer. Burgundy has depth. It's confident without being loud, masculine without being aggressive. And camel, whether you call it tan, sand, or caramel, it just oozes refinement. Together they strike this perfect balance between richness and restraint. It's warm, it's elevated, and it looks like something you'd see in an Italian fashion spread, not just your neighborhood bar. What makes this combo especially powerful is how uncommon but wearable it is. Most guys reach for navy or gray, but you show up in a burgundy knit and a camel top coat, and suddenly it's, who is that guy? And here's the best part. You don't need to go full runway. Start with pieces that work in your life. I love a burgundy merino sweater or a polo for fall. Pair it with camel chinos, or better yet, a camel overcoat for cooler weather. Even a tan suede bomber with a burgundy tee underneath can get you the same effect. These are all simple upgrades, but they feel rare, thoughtful. By the way, I went ahead and linked a couple of my favorite pieces in the description. Burgundy up top, camel down low. If you're rebuilding your closet, these two should absolutely be in the mix. This is a color pairing that works especially well for date nights, evening events, or anywhere you want to stand out without looking like you're trying. It says taste, it says status, and honestly, it's just fun to wear. The guys who really understand style over 40, they don't just default to the same palette all year. They choose colors that communicate. Burgundy and camel, that's fluent style with a touch of old world confidence. Chapter 4, Black and Gray. I'll be honest, I used to think black and gray was boring, too safe, too plain. Like I was giving up on style and just blending into the background. But the truth is, when done right, black and gray isn't basic, it's precise. It's the uniform of men who know exactly who they are and don't need to prove it with color. Think about the last time you saw a sharply dressed guy in all neutrals. No logos, no loud patterns, just a charcoal gray jacket over a black t-shirt, tailored trousers, and maybe a pair of sleek boots. He looked expensive, not because of what he was wearing, but how he was wearing it. That's what this combo does. The key is contrast and texture. A light gray sweater under a structured black jacket, clean and intentional. Black jeans with a soft gray Henley, effortless but elevated. You want each piece to play a role? Gray softens, black sharpens. Together they create this streamlined silhouette that reads modern, masculine, and quietly powerful. And the beauty of it is versatility. This works whether you're in a city bar or boarding a red-eye flight. It's easy to layer, easy to accessorize, and impossible to mess up if you avoid the trap of laziness. Because here's the real mistake here. Guys throw on random grays and blacks without thinking. Washed out hoodie, old black jeans, dingy sneakers. That's not minimalist. That's just sloppy. The fix? Invest in better versions of the basics. For me, that means a black knit zip-up, a gray cashmere crew neck, or black tailored jeans with a clean finish. No distressing, no gimmicks. I'll sometimes anchor the whole thing with gray suede Chelsea boots or white low-profile sneakers just to break it up. This combo doesn't shout. It speaks in calm, confident sentences. It doesn't ask for compliments, but it gets them. When you wear black and gray with intention, you look like a man who's in control of his time, his taste, and his closet. And that, my friend, is the definition of looking rich without trying. Chapter 5, Olive and Stone. Here's a trick I learned after working with a few clients in luxury real estate and finance. You know the guys who own vacation homes, fly private, and somehow look cool even at brunch? They're not wearing loud colors, they're not overdressed, they're wearing earth tones. But not the sloppy kind, the elevated, intentional kind. And nothing nails that better than olive green and stone. This combo is all about balance. Olive gives you depth and masculinity. It's confident without being aggressive. Stone or khaki softens the whole look. It's not white, it's not beige, it's something in between. Think of it like upscale neutral. Put the two together and you've got a palette that feels grounded, refined, and quietly expensive. I used to avoid greens completely. Like many, I thought they clashed or felt too rugged. But olive, especially when paired right, actually calms your outfit. It adds richness without drawing attention to itself. The trick is keeping both colors muted. Nothing too bright, nothing too yellow. It should feel natural, like it belongs in a Mediterranean villa, not a military base. One of my go-to moves is pairing olive chinos with a stone-colored sweater, or button-up. The olive chino pants and stone cotton crewneck sweater tee I've recommended down below nail this exact look. Muted, sophisticated, and effortlessly expensive looking. Flip it, and you've got an olive field jacket over a light beige knit polo. Clean, tonal, layered, just enough to look like you know what you're doing. And what I love about this combo is that it works almost everywhere. Sunday lunch with friends, art gallery opening, even casual Fridays at work. You look sharp but approachable, sophisticated but not stiff. A quick word of caution, don't treat this like army surplus. Fit and fabric are everything. Go for elevated textures. Think brushed cotton, cashmere blends, soft knits. The colors are doing enough. Let the materials do the rest. This is the uniform of the quietly wealthy. No flash, no hype, just confidence in neutral form. It's the kind of style that whispers, not yells, and that's why it works. By the way, all these color combinations I'm showing you, the exact pieces are linked in the description. No guesswork, just proven combinations that work. Chapter 6. Deep brown and cream. There's a certain kind of style that doesn't chase trends. It doesn't try to look younger or louder. It just looks established. You've probably seen it on older European men who always look like they stepped out of a Ralph Lauren campaign. Or on that one guy at the country club who's low-key wearing $5,000 worth of tailoring and doesn't feel the need to mention it. That's what deep brown and cream does. Brown is massively underrated. Most men ignore it because it's not flashy, but that's exactly why it looks expensive. When you go deep with it, chocolate, espresso, tobacco, it starts to feel like leather, wood, whiskey. There's richness there. History, substance, and cream? That's the curveball. It's warmer than white, softer than beige, and it adds this subtle luxury to the whole outfit. You don't look like you're trying, you look like you know. I started wearing this combo in the fall and never stopped. A deep brown leather jacket over a cream knit is one of the easiest ways to upgrade a casual outfit without looking dressed up. Flip it, and you've got a cream sport coat with brown trousers. Ideal for dinner, travel, even laid-back business settings. It works best in texture-heavy pieces. Think suede, cashmere, wool flannel. These colors love depth, and you won't get that from stiff, flat fabrics. This combo is where comfort and luxury shake hands. And because brown and cream aren't high contrast, you get this soft visual flow that feels very old money. It's not bold, it's not sterile. It's warm, grounded, and quietly powerful. This is what you wear when you want your presence to feel relaxed but respected. You don't need to stand out, you just need to carry the room. I always say anyone can buy a flashy outfit, but when you wear something like deep brown and cream and it's fitted right, with the right texture, it looks like you inherited your wardrobe. And I mean that in the best way. And in case you were wondering, I also linked that brown bomber and cream sweater below. If you want to see how luxury looks in casual form, start there. Chapter 7. White and beige. Here's where most guys go wrong. They think dressing expensive means dressing dark. Black button down, navy blazer, charcoal slacks, over and over again. And look, those colors can look sharp. But if that's your only move, it starts to feel heavy, predictable, safe in a way that borders on forgettable. What most men never realize is that the real power play, especially over 40, is going light. And nothing does it better than white and beige. This combo looks simple at first, but when you wear it right, it's transformative. It gives you that elevated, jet-set, money doesn't scare me energy. It's the palette of the guy who spends his summers in Positano, who shows up to lunch looking perfectly undone, like he rolled out of bed into a tailored life. White brings clarity and freshness. Beige adds warmth and softness. Together, they signal maturity, ease, and elegance in a way that dark colors never quite can. And the best part? You don't have to go full linen suit to pull it off. You can start subtle. A white Oxford shirt with tailored beige chinos, or a tan cashmere sweater over white jeans. The white jeans and beige linen shirt. I've linked below show you how to do this right. Crisp, intentional pieces that give you that jet-set energy without trying too hard. But if you're feeling bolder, try a beige suit with an open white poplin shirt. It's perfect for spring weddings, outdoor events, or any moment you want to look sharp without looking stiff. And don't underestimate the casual power here. A white tee, tan overshirt, and cream sneakers looks cooler than 90% of the guys wearing all black, and it's not even trying. Now, fit and fabric matter even more when you're in a lighter palette. You want your whites to be crisp, not sheer. Your beige to feel intentional, not old. This isn't cargo pants and an undershirt. It's refined layers that play well together. Bottom line? This is how wealthy men dress when they're not trying to prove anything. No flash, no color pops, no gimmicks. Just balance, sophistication, quiet confidence. You wear this combo the right way and people won't think you're stylish. They'll just assume you're successful. Chapter 8. Charcoal and Burgundy. There's a specific kind of man who wears this last combo. He's not flashy. He's not chasing approval. But he walks into a room and people notice. Not because he's loud, but because he's exactly put together. Charcoal and Burgundy is his uniform. And if you know how to wear it, it can be yours too. Here's the mistake. Most guys treat burgundy like it's too bold or too seasonal. They reserve it for Christmas ties or the occasional wine-colored sweater in December, then bury it in the back of the closet. Same goes for charcoal. It gets lumped in with gray and ends up in an endless rotation of office basics. But here's the thing, put the two together and they become something else entirely. Charcoal is depth without drama. It's business without boredom. It gives you all the strength of black, with more nuance and none of the harshness. And burgundy? When used sparingly, it adds richness, edge, and that exact right amount of confidence. This combo shines in tailored pieces. Think a charcoal sport coat with a burgundy turtleneck underneath, or a burgundy crew neck, layered over a white tee, anchored by charcoal wool trousers. It's moody, it's masculine, it's refined without being cold. You want to dress this up? Go full charcoal suit with a crisp shirt and a burgundy tie or pocket square. Want to keep it casual? Try a burgundy overshirt with a gray Henley and dark jeans. Either way, you look like a guy who understands color at a level most men never even consider. I've dropped links in the description to a beautiful charcoal suit and a matching burgundy tie if you're ready to try this combo out for real. These are the kinds of pieces that make this look work in real life. This pairing hits especially well in cooler months, but honestly, it works year-round. You just scale the fabrics, flannel in the fall, lighter knits, or poplin in spring. Charcoal and burgundy don't shout. It doesn't sparkle, it signals. It tells people you have taste. And even more importantly, it tells them you have nothing to prove. So here's the truth. Looking like a millionaire has nothing to do with logos, trends, or chasing the next it item. It comes down to choices, and color is one of the sharpest ones you can make. The right color combinations do something no brand name can. They communicate presence, maturity, control. They show the world that you've refined your taste and you're not dressing to impress strangers. You're dressing to reflect who you are. These 8 pairings, they're not just good looking, they're strategic. They help you stand out without trying too hard, and they grow with you. So next time you reach for another all-black outfit or a random shirt that kinda matches your pants, stop. Ask yourself, what do I actually want my clothes to say? And if this video helped you answer that even a little bit, subscribe. Because these videos are specifically for guys who are building wardrobes with intention, not impulse. Now go check your closet. I guarantee one of these combos is already